Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are presenting an epic update for you guys. This is about the most famous game, Grand Theft Auto 5 from Rockstar Games. So in this video, we are discussing about its system requirements and also bunch of stuff. With a friend of mine, Joe, is collaborating with me in this video. So what do you think of this activity of this game they have mentioned?
Well, it's really awesome. As they said, as we head into 2015, they actually mentioned the release date. It was of March 24th and 2015, which
Yeah.
is official and confirmed, I guess.
Yes,
It is confirmed this time because we have waited like 2 years almost and nothing, and they just gone released the date for the PS4, and they finally released it on on the PC version. And
Yeah.
they mention whenever they want to announce the date, they never mention the specs, which means it's not really confirmed, but now they actually did on their official website, and it's confirmed. This is really great to see Rockstar Games actually stepping up their game and bringing something new to the table, and for a big surprise for the PC gamers in 2015.
Yeah, so even though they have made this as a first person shooter for PC, even though it was not
Yes.
for PS3 or PS4 or even the other older console
Yes.
versions. So they did a very nice job in this case that they have made something new to the PC. Even after a while they have focused on PC because it wasn't even revealed for PC at the first time. It was only for Xbox 360 and PS3. So
Yes.
so that was a very nice thing they have did. And even though it was a date they have given previously that this game gonna to be releasing on 27th of January 2015, even people were very much excited from the previous year I have seen. But again they did a very bad thing about this. But initially, if you say, they have also mentioned the reasons of, even they have apologized of this thing, that why they have pushed this from this to that date, that they are polishing this game
Yes.
even more. Even though people need to understand this thing, because if they have released this game on this date and it got like tons of bugs and even glitches, then it would be
Yes.
bad in the starting. Then what would be the result? Even what people will be thinking, even they will just gonna raise about this thing.
Yeah,
So-
people will be really disappointed if this happened. People
Yeah.
will be really disappointed about Rockstar, and they will surely going to hate the game because they can't be able to run it like in high resolution 4K, 1080p, over
Yeah.
60 frames, like above 60 frames per second. And it's going to be really annoying for them to actually play that game when they have some bugs going on. So I think Rockstar did this to make the game well optimized for PC than in other platforms, which means this game will run solid after the release date, and we surely all going to enjoy it.
Yeah, we should wait until they just reveal this thing, because we need polishing basically, because we don't want any glitches or kind of bugs after a while we're getting this game. So it should be a good one and with no problems. Basically we want it. So
Yeah,
they took a
indeed,
very
it has
nice
been
step.
a while.
Yeah. So even if we go ahead with the screenshots as we are saying, so it is very much nice. They have shown in 4K resolution basically. So we have only expected up to 1080p firstly, but here we are seeing 4K. So that is very nice to see that they have given this thing to the PC version. So even with the screenshots we are seeing Franklin at first, it was very nice. Even if we just maximize this screenshot, and it is looking very clear that it's 4K. They haven't even faked that it is 1080p, and they have just stretched to
Correct.
4K. So
Correct.
even the textures are looking very much fine. So initially, if we are seeing this thing, this quality, then what will be happening to our graphics cards basically? Because obviously we will be
Well-
requiring a huge graphics card for sure.
Yes, but in case of my opinion, you can actually run this game. You can drive this game actually and run it really well and optimize and solidly above 60 frames per second if you actually run in 6 cores i7 one of the i7 CPUs and do GTX 980s running in SLI. This game will run stunning.
Not even if we say about the 980s, we can also run this game on the NVIDIA 700 series or even 600 series. Basically that is just a minimum we can say, and even not on the NVIDIA, we can also run it on the AMDs too. Even there are a bunch of cards from AMD, so we can also try on that also and see what are the results.
Yes. Well, yeah, we will see the benchmarks, and I'm really excited to see the benchmarks pretty soon. If they're going to be a benchmark mode in the game, actually, because most new PC games actually have that feature over there. So we're gonna see soon, and we're so excited to actually see the confirmed release date of March and 23rd of 2015, which is nice. Finally. We will be able to get this game in our hands as PC gamers. We're suffering for 2 years and a half and no confirmation from the Rockstar. Nothing. It had been delayed for so long. I hope this time will be a big shot for them to actually bring something that really makes the consumer satisfied for this matter.
So in case, if you say in other words, then we should say means in case of I'm saying about the PC Master Race, we can say this game will be a solid one for PC till now. I mean starting from this year. Basically when they have now took a bit more time and given a new release date, so that means this game is going to be a bit very much high kind of, if we say. Even also they have mentioned that GTA 5 for PC pushes to Los Santos and Blaine Country to even greater levels of detail, running at 1080p and with 60 frames per second. Yeah, they have also mentioned this, that we will be getting 60 frames per second in 1080p with up to 4K resolution and support for up to triple monitor configuration. So this is very nice to see that they have written this thing on their site basically.
It is indeed.
Yeah, so even they have mentioned about the NVIDIA 3D Vision up to triple monitor setups. So it is very nice they have did this thing.
This game will be beautiful on triple monitors. For someone who has a triple monitor, this might be the game for you. You should really try in first person while driving your favorite car in the game. It will be really amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about that.
So even they have introduced the Rockstar editor, which gives players a full suite for editing tools to create and publish gameplays, clips directly to the website of Social Club and even YouTube. So that is very nice to see this feature they have shown.
Really, really nice. Even I guess this game will be moddable, just like the old GTA 4. It's gonna be really nice. People will actually enjoy it more on the PC platform than the other platforms, which is still great, but not as great as PC platform, which is now advancing even more. And I'm really surprised that the HDD space requirement is less. I mean, I need like more than 60 gigabytes, which means this game actually is pretty huge, which means it contains all these textures, all these kind of things and everything, which is really huge. This is going to be really a big game of the year.
So because of the textures only, we are seeing the size of the game will be a bit bigger for sure. Even it is available for 4K too, then obviously we need a bigger hard drive for sure. So even it will affect for the old PC persons basically, because they may need to upgrade their specs, even their graphics cards basically.
For anyone who is running a dual core CPU, this game might not run as good as the quad-core CPUs.
Yeah.
You might be getting like 10 out of 5, I don't know, something frames per second, which is
Yeah.
pretty annoying and unplayable. So dual CPUs are not recommended for this game.
Yep.
Minimum is quad-core, which means 4 cores processor.
Yes.
So yeah, this is really a big game indeed. Like, this is a sign of it. Wow.
So as we are seeing that even they have introduced the 4K, as I said. So if the user want to just have fun with this feature, that is a 4K, so he or she neither really means to say high-ending system basically. I mean to say about the focus on the graphics card. Maybe he is having a second generation CPU or even a third one, but still he need a good graphics card basically to enjoy in 4K resolution. So that is also the thing. But as even Nvidia introduced their DSR, that is the dynamic resolution, so in this feature they can also means enjoy the 4K, but then also they need a good card basically. So we should see about this matter too. And even they have also introduced the minimum is requirements of this game is Intel Core Quad CPU, that is the Q6600, that is clocked to 2.40 gigahertz, that is a 4-core CPU. And also they have introduced the AMD, that is the AMD Phenom 9850 quad-core processor, that is a 4-core CPU, and it is clocked to 2.5 gigahertz. And the memory is very nice to see that the minimum is only 4 gigabyte basically. Even the GPU, they are showing Nvidia 9000 series basically, that is the GT, so it is only 1 gigabit. So it is very nice that we can also run this game with 1 gigabit or of VRAM basically. And even the AMD, we are saying HD 4000, that is the series, it is 4870, that is also the 1 gigabit. Okay, and we are seeing the sound card is 100% DirectX compatible, and the basic thing is the hard drive space, we are seeing 65 gigabyte.
Yeah,
so that is the,
as I mentioned.
yeah, so that is the basic thing, that we need really a bigger hard drive or bunch of space to install this game. So basically it is a PC version, so obviously it will be large. Also, as we have seen above the screenshots, so obviously we need a bigger hard drive because of the high textures.
Obviously indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. Recommended specifications for this is Windows 8.1 64-bit or Windows 8, which is not 8.1 version, and still 64-bit. So I assume this game will not run on 32-bit systems. This will only run on 64-bit systems.
Yeah, even in the minimum means we are seeing it is not even mentioned the 32-bit.
Yes.
So yeah, it's obviously 64-bit means architectured game. So yeah, that will be a huge drawback for 32-bit users. Basically, they need to upgrade to 64-bit. And even 64-bit architecture is very advanced, if you say. So yeah, obviously we need 64-bit. That is not even an impossible thing to do. We can also do it very easily. Okay.
Yes, indeed we can.
Yes.
And the processor, which is the recommended processor for this, is the i7 3470, clocked at 3.2 gigahertz. Is quad-core CPU indeed. Or if you're an AMD user, you can use the AMD X8 FX 8350 at 4 gigahertz. It's the 8-core CPU. It's still an amazing CPU. And the memory for the recommended memory is 8 gigabytes, and for the video card is the Nvidia GTX 660, 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Or if you're an AMD graphics card user, you can also use the AMD HD 7870, 2 gigabytes. And the sound card is still 100% DirectX 10 compatible. And the HDD space, as mentioned, for the minimum and also for the recommended is 65 gigabytes, which is fantastic. Really excited to see this coming out. Really nice.
But for the as I said before, for the older users, it's very needed to upgrade their specs if it's not in this list, they are not finding their specs, so they need to upgrade, otherwise it will be a problem to run this game basically. So but in
Yes.
case if you say of Rockstar, they have given a good requirement, by the way. It is not like they have shown some more stuff than the means than we required. So but it is a very nice thing they have shown, but it's a minimum, we can say. It is not even low also or high, it is a good level requirements. So what do you say about this?
Yeah, it's a good level requirement. It's a really a good level requirements. I think like most systems like in this generation are really running at 64-bit.
Yeah.
Even the Windows 8.1,
Yeah.
which is really optimized for for gaming, and it's really good for running most games, above the average of Windows 7's gaming performance.
Still we can run this game on Windows 7 basically. So yeah.
Yeah, we can still run
Yeah.
this game on Windows 7,
Yeah.
but as some people really think that Windows 7 got old, they might as well want to switch to 8.1, or there are some users who are like ready to upgrade the system and they're willing to actually install the new Windows 8.1,
Yeah.
the 64-bit version. So what Rockstar did is they did really a good job for actually mentioning the requirements, the accurate requirements, like at least the approximately the approximate requirements, so the user who will upgrade to the new system will know what's going on and will go for the requirement as
Yeah.
seen, because Windows 8.1 as well optimized operating system is really perfect and it's really good for gaming, and I think this
Yep.
game will be solid on Windows 8.1 than on Windows 7. But hey, that's just my opinion, but still you will enjoy it. We're all happy, we're all PC gamers finally happy to actually see Rockstar confirming the accurate release date of this game.
Yeah. So they have basically means accurate the requirements, so it won't be a problem for the user to play this game because it's written, only you have to see it. So basically if it is needed, then you have to just upgrade it, so it means you have to be ready for this. Means you can just check the requirements and be ready for the game until it release, so then you can play very comfortably without having any problems. So that is very nice. That means Rockstar have just shown the fully accurate requirements.
Yeah,
It's very nice thing they
it's
have
really
did.
nice indeed.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually make an article and commenting about this, which is insane. The main website, where they actually mention the game and all the requirements and specification. The main article of this, the comments were like 2007 comments, which is insane. People can't wait to
Yeah.
actually see this game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really
So
amazing.
basically, this I mean to say about the PC gamers, they only focus on frames per second. So even though Rockstar did a very good job, we can say that they have shown 60 frames per second. That is the good thing that a game
Yeah.
developer should do.
Yeah.
In previous cases, if you see the other developers, they doesn't say the accurate things. Basically, Rockstar did this thing that they have shown 60 FPS, so it's a very nice job.
Yeah,
So,
it's really
but,
nice.
Yeah, in case of 4K resolution, it is very means barely to get full. I mean to say 60 frames per second, because he or she need to be having a good hardware specs. Otherwise, it is very difficult in 4K to get 60 FPS. So yeah, even Rockstar haven't mentioned about this thing. Even they know that this thing may some users have and may some doesn't. So but in case of 1080p, they have introduced and shown that you will get 60 fps. That is
Yes.
very nice thing to see that.
Yes. 1080p, like in these days, is the native resolution. Like just like back in the days when everyone was using the CRT monitors, like the resolution of 1600 by 900, it was like
Yeah.
the most out of CRT monitor you can use. Well,
Yeah.
although I'm not so sure, but because I didn't start PC gaming on the CRT age, but I do know that the CRT monitors were lower resolution, but still the game used to barely run on the maximum of the generation's resolution, you know.
Yeah,
But still, this game is running will run really great on 1080p because the 1080p right now is native resolution, and
yeah,
it's still fine and it still looks good with the filters and everything, with
yep,
the anti-aliasing and everything going on, and the shadowing, the highlights, ambient
yeah,
occlusion, and it's gonna be really nice. So
yeah.
it's gonna run
So
pretty fine on 1080p than on 4K, because 4K is still, let's say, it's still under construction. It's still making cheap monitors to run on 4K, like cheap 4K monitors, if you will.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, in the screenshots, we have seen this stuff. Basically, I mean to say about the quality. So obviously, they are doing a great job in this. Even the textures, shadows, if you say, it's looking very much realistic. So this is very nice job. If we say in case of in the previous versions of GTA, so in this we are seeing it is very nice in case of the previous. But even though with the modding, it will be looking even more better in the upcoming days. Even our modders will make bunch
Yeah.
of different
Yeah.
mods for this game, like in Grand Theft Auto 4 they have made. Even it was a good game basically. So even they did, means they will be doing in this game too. So we are just hoping and waiting for this. Let's see.
Let's see what's gonna happen in March. It's gonna be a blown day for the PC gamers. They're all gonna be excited. And to mention that the mods where people can actually mod a texture and make it look better, but that will require more resource for your CPU along with your GPU, which is insane. Pretty much as what they did on Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, they can actually mod and make the graphics look better, make the shadowing and ambient occlusion look way better than the standard default one of the game. So if this thing happens with GTA 5 also, it's gonna be the most realistic game of the year. We don't know what's gonna happen like the end or in mid 2015, but it's definitely going to be the one of the top realistic games of the year 2015 for sure.
Yeah.
At least one of
Even
the top 10 at least.
Yeah. Even Skyrim was also a great game in case of mods, if you say, because it was a very good game in the release also, we can say. So yeah, we are hoping for GTA 5 also to do the same thing, that we can feel the realistic of this game,
Yes.
even though before the modding and even after that too. But still, even they have shown about the online basically for Grand Theft Auto 5, that it will support up to 30 players with the launch, and along with bunch of stuff. Also there was a DLC called the Hazist or Hazist, we can say. So this was basically for the consoles, but even though Rockstar have said that it is confirmed for PC also, it's coming too. But it means it won't be coming on the release, but it will later on, so that even they can, means people can enjoy more bunch of new stuff for the upcoming, so that they don't need to just be tired of the current one. So that is very
Yes.
nice to see that they have also introduced this DLC for the PC. So that is very nice to see it, even though they may be even including more DLCs for the upcoming days.
Yeah, they will definitely include more DLCs. They will definitely going to include more DLCs on Steam Market. Not on the Steam Market, but on the actual Steam store, which I
Yeah.
meant to say. Yeah, there will be a lot of DLCs coming pretty much soon, even for the next year, 2016. Who knows? It's gonna be a big surprise for the PC gamers,
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're all excited. But finally, they really they really confirmed the accurate release date of the game, which is pretty nice. They didn't
Yeah.
delay anything. I hope they will never ever gonna delay it again, which I don't
Yep.
think so anymore, because it's been like almost 2 years and a half. You can see they are really trying to make the game optimize and well optimized and working pretty great. except for the other games that came out like last year and this year, which included a lot of bugs. Like we just
Yeah,
entered 2015, but some games will come out like this year, and there are gonna be some games that will has bug. No game that never had a bug. It's
yeah,
nothing is perfect anyways. But anyway, we'll see what will happen, and yeah.
yeah,
We'll pretty much enjoy this game, and I hope you will
yeah.
too, and I hope everyone will too. And yeah, that's my thoughts about this awesome thing Rockstar just did and brought to the
Yeah.
table. And
So basically, I mean, say at present we are seeing only the demo. Basically, also maybe they can just show us a video of PC. I mean to say about the gameplay. So that will be very nice to see that if they focus on that as they did for the console versions previous year. So we're hoping for this thing also.
I mean, the console platform is different than the PC platform. I mean,
Yeah,
like they still have a great, well optimized game for them. Like the one thing about console, there is a bug, but there's not as much bug as the PC version. For some reason, if they release a game for multi platforms, so
yeah,
I think the PC version this time of this game will really run solid. I mean,
yeah,
most of the games of like of last year, and maybe hopefully maybe not, I hope not, but maybe there's going to be a game that has bugs. There's never
yeah,
going to be a game without some bugs. So this is
yeah,
one thing that every gamer, every PC gamer, even console player hates when a game comes out. It's been like a trending, every game comes out, there has to be something wrong with it. Like when the actual player progresses throughout his
yeah,
lifetime, and then he finds out that something is wrong, and they need to release another patch or an update to fix that bug. So yeah, same goes with the other games. So but this
yeah.
one, I'm assuming, is going to be 100% perfect since it took so long to be released.
So even though you have also played in PS4, I guess, this game, so what's your thoughts about this and your experience by seeing these requirements for PC, and what your thoughts been? What will be having a huge difference or just a little one?
No, it's gonna be a huge difference, of course, and this is obvious because this game runs at least in 1440p, if not 4K, or if not 1080p. So you can choose to, if you are a 1440p gamer, you really can run this game and drive it in 1440p or triple monitors or dual or single, whatever, but you can still game in a way better quality than the console version, which is
Yeah,
pretty nice. I played it on the PS4, but still there are some bugs in the game actually, Sony actually fixed it after 2 months, something like that. They released an update. I think there was like one update. They actually was not two updates, just one update, and they fixed the bug, and that's because they released it pretty quick for the PS4, and it was faster release date than the PC version. But this game is supposed to be released with the PS4 version that time,
yeah,
but they didn't. They delayed the release date, and now it's going to be released in March of 2015, which
yeah,
is way further than the PS4's version. So I think it's
yep,
going to be solid.
yep. So in conclusion, we can say that this game will be basically a good one with a polished way, as they have mentioned. So it would be very nice that even they have mentioned about this thing, as I said before. So even they have mentioned the system requirements accurately. Also they have said that they will be covering more information and updates in the upcoming weekends, and that would means that is very nice to see that they have shown. Also we can say that this game means basically in case of consoles it will be a huge difference, also bunch of stuff. We also will be covering a comparison video of the consoles and the PC version when it will be releasing, also with a gameplay and all bunch of stuff. And if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. That will be a great and a huge help for us to make the video that which is upcoming of the review and unboxing of the Grand Theft Auto 5 as we used to do previously. So thank you very much, Joe, for collaborating this video with us. It's a great time.
Thank you, man.
Okay, then see you in the next video, basically with bunch of stuff. Also, as I said, the review is coming, also the comparison and the unboxing. So see you later then, guys. We'll meet you in the next video. So basically, if you like this video, then give a thumbs up. Also share your comments below, as I said. Also share it to your friends. That's a very nice help to our channel. Okay then, guys, see you later on in the next one. Peace out.